a person's bloodline and they can still be in white blood. No, the dominant blood will always take over that blood. Old blood is the dominant blood over everything, brother. There's no confusion. Go on.
So there's nobody in Africa with O blood type.
Yes, it is, but they're also A. It's that they're also A. Everybody, all the black people in America has O blood.
So there all
Remember,
blood types exist on every continent. So your
hold
argument
on,
makes
because
no
of
sense.
migration. Migration. So pause. Don't get into a conversation over migration. So when you look in
That's what we're
America,
talking about.
over 50% of this population is O blood. That's all the black people. It's not 50% of Africans have O blood, brother. Okay?
Okay,
So
beyond
we
that,
are
let me
trans
make my hold on. Let me cook. Let me do my first argument. So do you know how blood is created?
plasma. Of
What?
course, I know how plasma is created. Plasma
Okay,
is
it
created. Go ahead. You go ahead. I ain't even gonna say nothing.
blood
Go ahead. You
blood is
tell it.
created by the bones. The bones are created by the sunlight. You actually get your sun vitamin D from the sun. So your blood type is cultivated based off of the sunlight you're getting. So there's different sun rays
Blood
in
don't
different
come from no
places.
bone, bro.
Yes,
You
it
said
do, bro.
blood
Look
comes
it
from
up.
a bone, bro. No,
Look it
I don't
up.
have to look it up
You
because
a
when you
crystal.
come out of your hold on, pause. When you come out of your dad's sperm as a semen, okay, you're a blood clot, my boy. And when you come into your mother's
Exactly.
womb,
But the
okay,
your
you're
blood
not
is
no
created
bone.
based off of how,
You
what
bro,
sun
bro,
and
bro, bro,
temperature
bro.
you're in, what
What you
atmosphere
say
you're in
has
on
to
Earth.
add up. What you say has to add up. We can see and test what you
You
say
just
from a
not from the
sperm. There's
same
no
school of
bone.
knowledge I'm from. I'm from a
All
different
I
type of
know is
school of
sperm
knowledge.
don't have no bone. It has plasma though. We know that the sun is made of plasma, my brother. Don't try to
Exactly. That's my
misinform the
point. That's
people
my point.
and say that it comes from bones. No. Blood don't come from bones. Okay? You a blood clot in your father's scrotum sack, my brother.
What I'm saying
I
is
don't know what
everything is
school you
derived
went.
based off of the sunlight. Everything is derived based off of the sunlight, including blood
Bro,
type.
you
Because
But
just
no,
blood is
said
no, no.
everything is
Q, Q,
created
Q,
via
Q,
sunlight.
Q. Q, wait, hold up, Admiral. Q, you be talking, just be saying stuff that you ain't researched, and like
this
you
shit
just be
Hold on, I'm
talking.
crazy.
getting a call.
You just said blood come from bones. What are you
That is
talking about?
crazy. And he's standing on it.
Cause I already did the research. I don't have to
No, you
redo the
didn't. You
research.
just you
No, you
Y'all
you
gotta
were
go
didn't.
do
We
that
can see
verification.
research.
Yeah,
this.
you
Already,
were
y'all love
verification.
saying
No,
do the
we can
research.
see
Y'all gotta
and
do the
test.
research.
The crazy thing is we
But you
can see
haven't
and
did the
test
research.
all
Yes, I
things.
Then
have.
We can test it.
how you
We
did the
can
research?
test
You
it.
talking about blood come from bones?
Because the whole point of what I'm saying is that your
We
whole
don't care about the
DNA,
point.
your
We want to
DNA is
know how the
derived
blood
based
come
off of
from
the
a
sun.
bone.
The mutations in skin tone,
What that got
phenotypes is
to do
all
with
based
blood
off of
coming from the
sun and
bones,
air.
though?
What does that
No, no,
have to
no,
do with
Q.
blood coming from a bone?
Basic. So how is your
Silence,
body made?
silence, silence,
Have your body
silence.
made.
Silence,
Vitamin D
Sean,
is
you hear this
sunlight,
boy.
gang. Your
This what happened
sunlight creates
yo, do you
calcium.
got clout or
Calcium
something,
creates
bro?
your bones. Your bones are created based
Listen.
off of the sunlight you're getting. That's how
Okay, so
strong your
what is
bones will
blood
be.
made out of? What is blood made out of? Do you know the elements of blood made out of?
What you want to bring out a periodic table?
Oh my God, never mind. I'm sorry for asking you a question that you don't know because you're going
Well,
to answer
answer
it
the
with a
question.
question.
Go
You're going
ahead.
to
You
answer
ask.
a
You
question
tell
with,
me. You tell me.
I'll ask you a question. If you knew what blood was made of, you wouldn't say it come from bone.
So what does it come from?
You just said that bone come from calcium, and I just asked you a question about semen, and there's no bones in semen, and you skip right over that,
Semen is literally
as if
spinal
it didn't
fluid.
come from
Semen is
there.
literally spinal fluid.
Like I was saying, y'all,
The
when I
sperm cell
asked you
ain't nothing
where's
but a
the
big ass
bone,
skull.
I'm
Your
telling you, brother,
spine. That's
where is
why it
the
looks like
bone?
that. Literally, a sperm cell
Where's
looks
the
like
bone?
your head, your skull, and your spinal cord, nigga. My knowledge
Hmm.
supersedes yours, gang. Like, don't do
How?
that.
How? Explain how. Where's the bone at in the semen?
It literally comes from your spinal cord, bro. It's spinal fluid. That's why it's white. Like
Once again,
like I said, you got
explain
to do some more
where is a
research,
bone
gang.
in your semen. You can't. So now we know. We see and test whatever your homework or whatever you said. We can see and test that. We know when when sperm comes out. We know we're not gonna see no bone. So your
Rich
philosophy in
Exotic, Rich
theory can be
Exotic just
tested.
said I'm right about it. So y'all gotta
But
do some more research,
yeah,
gang.
but it doesn't matter what opinions is. We can test this to see if they're right. We come with knowledge and wisdom and understanding that all humans have. That comes over your philosophy in theory. Once we see and test it, it don't matter what you say. You could go through how many studies you
It's
want
already
to.
been seen and tested though. That's what I'm saying. It's just from a
Where
different
I'm
school of
asking
knowledge
you,
that you might not
where
be
is a
privy to.
bone? I guarantee you won't find out one piece of bone inside of semen inside of a man's scrotum sac.
But it
See,
comes from your
what you're
spinal
missing
fluid,
is
gang. That's
it's
why
like
you supposed to
this.
do
It's
semen
like this.
retention and shit.
It's like you're the
The
way you talk
Kundalini
is
rise,
like
all that type shit, bro. All
hold
that
on,
comes from
brother.
that.
The way you talk like a baby is a grown man in a woman's womb and they come out as adults. That's how you talk.
No, that's not what
And
I.
we
That's not what I said at
yeah.
all.
No, I said that's how you personify and talk. You forget about the whole process of even becoming to a kundalini. That's the crazy part. That's why I said
That's
you
what
act like
that's
a.
what sperm is.
That's
That's
why.
what the release
Hold on.
is.
That's why you talk as if a woman is going to birth a grown baby. That's how you come in. When
How?
we know
How did you even get
everything
that from what I said? You
because
think you stuck on the
you said
bone thing? You
that
stuck on the
sperm
bone
because
thing?
you said sperm comes from bones.
It do.
Plasma comes from bones. You said blood comes
It's
from
all the
bones, bro.
nutrients and all that shit really come out of the it's like spinal fluid and
In
shit, but it's
order
mixed
for us to
in with
get into a
several
physical,
minerals
in
and
order for
proteins
us,
and shit.
listen, brother, we are ran by a non-physical thing. Whether you want to call it the spirit, the soul, or
It's
anything.
the sun.
Before
If you
we
want to
get
point
into,
to that source
before
in
we,
physical reality, it's
before
the
we,
sun.
go ahead, bro. Before we get into physical form, okay, a whole bunch of harmonies and stuff have to happen. You can't start at
They
the
said the
physical
marrow
form.
in your bones
This
pump
is
out
crazy.
blood cells. Thank you.
Like I
Your
said, you
bone marrow
cannot.
literally creates your blood. Everything comes from your bone, your skeletal system. Your skeletal system is literally what creates the blood in your body.
Once again, you're forgetting how an embryo from a sperm to an embryo to a
It's
baby to a
white, just
human.
like your
You
bones, gang.
are
You just gotta
missing out.
think.
I don't
You're
understand
not
why
into
you missed the
metaphysical
whole
science
thing.
like I am, bro.
Hey, you
I'm
said
real fluid
physics.
in spiritual science, gang.
I keep telling you, bro, you started at physics when we are ran by non-physical things.
I just
So
brung up
in
the
order
sun.
for,
My first
hold on,
argument was that the blood comes from the sun, and the sun is where you get calcium, and calcium creates the bones. The bones
bro.
create the
Now
blood. Your
you
argument is
said
blood. You
blood
talking about an
comes
O
from
and A
bone.
blood type. What I'm saying
No,
to you
you
is
said
that the blood is created via the sunlight. So your blood type
okay.
is
So
cultivated based off of what sun you're under.
Explain this. Explain this. Explain the hierarchy in blood. Explain how O blood, how the sun makes O blood the cream of the crop, and the rest of the niggas not.
But so that's the thing, though.
Come
I
on, bro.
get I get where Q coming from, but the thing, Q, what you
Shit.
forgetting about is that there's something that exists before the bones, bro. Because what you got to understand is that there's an intelligent force that is creating the template of these things. So you don't get the blood or the bones without the spirit, without the
But
soul,
that's the
without the
sunlight. That's what
sun.
I'm
There's
saying.
no
If you look at the
Right.
physical
So it's not.
representation of
So
that,
hold on,
that's the
okay.
we gonna
sun.
give them that. I just gave them that. Now explain the hierarchy in the sun, making old blood the top blood
You
on this earth.
because all
That's
human
what
beings
that's
are supposed to
hold
live
on.
between the tropics of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn. That's based off of
Says
you being
who?
in the middle of the equator. That's where the sunlight is the highest.
No,
You
no,
if you
no.
along the equator, you
Says
get the
who?
most
Who
sunlight and the
came
most
up with
pure
that
sunlight.
theory and philosophy? That didn't come from us. That is Greek. That's Greek philosophy. You can't put Greek stuff on us.
That's not Greek shit, gang. Greeks learned everything they learned from the Egyptians. Greek
Bro, you
and
cannot
Romans
put
learned
Greek.
everything they learned from the
You
Egyptians.
cannot put Greek philosophy on uh, a black man's conversation and mentality.
Bro, it's
It's
not a
not
Greek
gonna work.
conversation. Like I said, they got
You
all their
just
teachings
said
came
between
from
Cancer.
Egyptians.
What did you just say between
The
Cancer and
Tropic
all that?
of
They
Cancer and the
made
Tropic
that
of
up.
Capricorn. That's a
Yeah, we
longitude
ain't
and
make that
longitude.
up. But that's what I'm saying. When I say that, I know the authors of that. We didn't make that
Yes, the
philosophy
hell
up.
we
So
did, bro.
How?
I'm an
Show me and
astrologer,
prove it.
gang. You can't separate astrology
Okay,
and make
so
that like it's
if
a
you
white man thing.
astrology,
Astrology is not a white man thing, bro. That's way
okay,
before the
bet.
white man. The white man is
Okay.
only 6,000 years old. Astrology is like ancient. It's super ancient.
Oh my God. So who made astrology then? And what's the difference between astrology
The
and
Anunnaki made astrology.
astronomy?
Then the Anunnaki
What?
was like the furthest race that talked about
This is what I
astrology.
be talking about, y'all. I told y'all what these mentalities these people adopt. That's why I ask these specific questions. It's crazy. You just can't go adopt stuff. We got people, we got Mayans and Olmecs that predate Anunnaki coming
Bro,
here.
no, they don't, bro. The
Anunnaki
Mayans
gives
do
you
not predate Anunnaki,
Anunnaki
bro.
gives you a time period.
Bro,
Anunnaki said in their
bro.
doctrine and it Gilgamesh that it was people already here and they gave you a demographic of land they went to. They went to Africa. Okay? So not only did they admit that the Pygmies and Igmi people was there, that gives you a time period, and then we living on Earth and we know that Africa is not the only place. Okay? So that means it's gonna be people here that predates them, my brother. You can go to the book and look at it yourself in the Gilgamesh. This is what I be talking about with y'all so-called students of this. Y'all be forgetting that we study y'all information too, so you can't run off and have these conversations. This is what we think.
Nah, fam.
Ain't gonna be able to get none of that away with a brother like me, because I studied it all. And
Nah,
guess
you
what?
ain't
When you
study what
try
I
to bring a
studied though.
narrative, when you try to bring a
I ain't no
narrative,
Pan
and
African, Hugh. I'm not a
I
Pan
can go
African at
to it.
all. But I
I
do
didn't say
believe
what you
a
was, brother.
majority of humanity
I didn't say
comes from
what you
Africa,
was.
though.
How
Like I
you
said,
just
I
gonna
do
say wait,
believe
wait, wait?
we can't. I believe we come out of the water, though. I feel like we sprouted up all on each landmass. That's why there's different phenotypes.
Don't
But
bring them
the different
premarital waters up,
phenotypes, literally,
please.
and this is scientifically proven. They even got Bill, not a science guy, did an easy video on this shit based off of what type of humidity, the type of sunlight you're getting, the how much sun exposure and the air and shit, and climate and temperature. That's how you get different phenotypes. Just like there's 1,000 different types of
Bro,
lions and 1,000 different types of tigers and 1,000 different types of frogs. Why is it so weird that there's different
but
types of humans? It's just simple shit. People
I
making
cannot
shit too
tell you why,
complicated.
because if you go, the black person has a red and a brown gene in them, okay? Some of y'all know the dude named Yaku. This is called polarity. That means it don't matter what climate we in. We gonna spread out all types of colors, all the colors and combinations that you could possibly think of. It's not because of that philosophy. You got the same mom and dad. If you got brothers and sisters, none of y'all came the same size, color, shape, or none of that. This proves that no matter what the climate is, you can have the same parents and everything, and nobody's gonna come out on the same, because everybody got DNA markers, my brother.
That's based off that little 23 goddamn
No,
chromosomes and
it's
shit
not
like
based
that.
on
You can
23.
get
Hey,
genes from
man.
your third ancestor and shit like that.
Bro,
So I
just
might not
because
have
you
had a
don't
light skinned
understand,
gene, but my son can be light skinned because my grandma was light skinned. So she can catch
But
that gene from
but
a
the thing is
grandmother.
that what but
bro.
You not bro.
Oh my
Okay, first
goodness,
of
bro.
all, you cannot say that majority of people on Earth come from Africa, bro. That
It's the
theory
biggest
only exists.
continent though, gang. Like y'all
What the
can't
fuck
It,
that got to do with?
it's
y'all
And they the
can't
most
it's
primitive. And
y'all
guess
keep
what?
trying to
not
get
And they some of
America,
the
like not
most
brother.
primitive
realize
too.
that.
America
Okay,
is
wait. Hold up, Admiral. Hold up. They the
it's
biggest.
nowhere near.
Admiral, hold
What
up.
is you talking about?
They're the biggest continent, but some of the most primitive as well.
They're not the biggest continent.
Not in
Don't let these
totality, bro.
nuance
Y'all
fool
saying that based off of shit y'all seen on National
Y'all gotta do
Geographic
the
and shit,
math,
bro.
bro.
If you
No, it's
actually
not.
been to
You
Africa,
no,
Africa is
and you
beautiful.
saying it
Go
based off
to
of
South
white
and
man,
Central
No,
America.
and you
I
saying
know
it based
several
off of
people
white
in
man,
Africa. I never personally been to Africa, but two of my best friends from Africa. I know two kings. I know three kings from Africa. One of my childhood best friends, his grandfather's
bro.
king of Africa.
They
My one
they
of my female best friend,
they great.
her granddad's a king of Africa, and my actual one of my mentors and business partner is an actual king presently in Africa
How come none of
with
the
two gold
Africans can
mines.
trace how come none of the Africans can trace their African slaves to any of the Americas? Especially if
Okay, watch
Massa,
this.
especially if Massa kept a record and then they was enslaving their own people. How come they can't find why they didn't make the connection? Why they didn't call for reparations for their people? Why
Who,
they didn't say,
Africa?
oh, my cousin down there? Yes,
because they
Africa.
live in life. They still thrive. They not thriving, but
Bro,
right now they
stop.
have.
I can show
We're
you the
the
current
white man
president
is
of
still low
Nigeria.
key motherfucking indoctrinating and putting them under
No.
Christianity and shit to this day.
Bro,
They're
the
still
only
being
thing that they
colonized.
did was open up a fake visa and said that black people don't have to use a visa or have a passport to come to places like Ghana, one of the major slave holders, I mean slave masters of our people. And when you get there, you can't own no land. They charge you 20% more than what it is right there. This can't be family. Even when you go back, they still treat you like it's the 1400s.
See, all that
These
is
are
based off of
facts. You
propaganda though,
can't.
and media,
This
and
ain't
us
no
not. And then in
propaganda,
Africa,
bro.
there's billions of
Bro,
tribes,
Bro,
all
this
bro.
right,
There's
ain't
all
no.
right,
thousands and
move to
millions of
This
Africa.
is
tribes in
not
Let's
Africa, bro.
go.
Them
propaganda.
niggas
Move
not.
to
Listen,
You
Africa
when you
feel me?
then.
It's
bring
tribes
facts,
in Africa, just
when
like
you
it
bring
was
facts
here.
and truth, look, when you bring facts and truth in real time, there's no propaganda. When I say that an American person can go over there on a free visa but can't own no land, that's something you can Google, my boy. That's something that you can say, you know what, Admiral was wrong. You
Well,
can't just
okay,
sit here and
you
say
can
that it's
also
wrong.
Google that
I
there's
know
gold
this for a
mines in
fact.
Africa still. There's
Show
gold
me,
mines,
bro.
cobalt mines. There's all types of mines.
Oh, but
Even
that's not the
China
topic
built
of
two.
discussion.
China just
That's not
bought
what we talking
$2 billion
about.
worth of
That's not
land
what we
in
talking
Africa
about.
right now, bro.
So
They're not doing
okay,
that
if
because
it's
it ain't
not
shit over there.
important, how come Africans don't even like Black Americans? Why they
That's
didn't do
propaganda,
nothing? Why
gang.
they don't
They
share
think we
natural
lazy
resources? Why they like the China man and the white man come over there and own property and land, and we can't even
because they
come over there and own no
colonize. They're
land?
colonizers. They
I see
colonize
that. I
everything.
see that. And then we got people like him make excuses for the African conquistador colonizer. He ain't making excuse.
I'm not
That's why I
making an
said
excuse. That's what's going on. That's what you can see that.
you were proud of your African people coming over here enslaving us. You're not
I'm
speaking
not
for African
African.
slaves. I know, but you're not speaking for African slaves. You're speaking for African slave masters. And I know that because that's all these people do. If you study real history and time, you will know that they went to South America. So a historian or a person with education would never argue anything African in
Like I
North
said, when I studied the
Central
African
America.
diaspora with my college
Makes no
professor,
sense.
he showed the migration patterns out of Africa based off of actual migration patterns. Nigga, they got the
Bro,
bones, the
stop it.
all the
Stop
bones and the
it.
people are still there. Nigga, they
Bro,
still
you
got the
need to
bones. They was
stop.
able to
Hey,
dig all
Q,
these bones
Q,
up and
Q,
find these
Q, Q,
migration
Q,
patterns, bro.
Q,
People.
Q,
What
Q,
are you talking
Q.
about,
Hold
bro?
up, y'all. Hold up, y'all. It is 2024, bro.
Look,
Ain't
let me look
nobody
up this book.
believe in ain't no 1700, 1800 shit, bro.
Let me
Ain't
look up
no
this book,
majority
bro.
of
Y'all
people come
wildin'.
out of Africa it's alive. We don't care. If that's what you believe that shit. But no, it's not real. It's not been proven. You can't prove that majority of people came out of Africa because it's that. And then especially if you said it's the biggest, how you gonna prove that and it's the biggest? You know how much shit
How?
going on.
But that's what I'm
How?
saying, though. How, but
How is the
my
But
other
I'm
biggest
saying,
how?
point
how can you
is
Explain the
think? How
demographic of
how
the land.
my
Explain the demographic of the land when we got North, South, and Central America. You separating it because Massa separated with his maps. I keep telling you, stop thinking from a colonizer's point of view.
man, that's just
If
a
we
way to
put North,
move,
South,
bro. Everything is not
it's not no
white
way to move.
colonizer
You're
demonic
from
shit, bro.
man.
You can't make north, west,
Here we
south, and
go.
east
Here
demonic,
we
nigga.
go.
That's just how
Here we
that's how
go.
you move.
I
Everybody
asked you a
use that.
valid question. I asked you a valid question. I don't care what everybody use. You got the ability to take control of your own mind and the way you
So you
think
don't use
and the way
GPS?
you
You
move.
use GPS every day. I know you use GPS. So you can't sit up here and try to make that
Bro,
demonic that they
bro,
made up
when
north,
you
west,
say
south, east. That's crazy.
no. I didn't say it's demonic. I said when you talk, you can speak in the right perspective. So when I ask you a valid question that's not in a foreign language, that's not like crazy, you can answer that. North, South, and Central America is way bigger than Africa. It's not up for discussion. I said I don't care if Massa
You gotta
separated
prove
them on
that,
a map.
gang. You gotta prove that, cause that's not on
no,
no
you
maps.
gotta
What
You
you
prove
can't
that.
find not a
You
single
no,
map
you
where
gotta
that's
prove
valid.
that.
Oh Lord.
You
Oh
can't find a
You ain't
Lord.
single
never
map
been
where
to
that's
Africa.
proven though. I'm saying that's just you just talking out your ass, cause you can't find out one map that shows what you just said is true.
I can't find
Every
a map
continent
that
in the
says
world can
All right,
fit
North,
into
South, and
we
Africa.
talking
Central.
about that. Hey, hold up,
Oh
y'all.
Lord, I can
Hey,
find a billion
What's his
maps, my
name?
boy.
Megatron Elohim. Hey, you want to come up on the panel, bro? Megatron Elohim. He said, "What's the core debate here?" All right, so yeah, we gonna move off that. I'm not debating about no Africa no more. Nobody give no fuck about Africa. Whatever. They, them, we, us. We're not the same people. Period. But
We got
anyway,
different blood. It's all good.
Um, but no, we're the debate. Well, it's not even a debate. Yesterday, niggas told me about Arab Blighton and all these Pan Africans, and all these niggas got a European mindset. Everything about these niggas, Pan Africans, are nothing but European culture. Not a single African culture is in Pan Africanism. Please tell me. What they don't even eat African food. No, no, you can stay Mama Mojo. No, no. Mama Mojo, what you hey, what was you on Wise Live yesterday, Mama Mojo?
I'm where she at? She probably muted up.
Mama Mojo. Mama Mojo. Damn, she said she blocked.
She blocked,
Damn, what
child.
happened, Mama Mojo?
She didn't even say nothing. We wasn't talking crazy. We kept it pretty cool. I don't
Nah,
think
we ain't say
it
nothing
yeah, it
crazy.
shouldn't have been no weird shit. She be alive a lot though. It's probably some other shit going on with her.
But the bro
Hey,
that's talking right now,
It
bro,
stopped me
I
from
want you
they
to
said I was
communicating.
on his live and he
Hold
was
up.
cooking.
No, I
Magnificent.
was in the
Damn,
I
I
can't
can't
talk
flip my
seat.
screen.
You was in the
Look though.
Right.
goo.
All
My
right, y'all see
bad.
this? This the African diaspora. This not even the one
Bro,
that I had in college
I
though. The
just
one I
told
had
you,
in
bro, we're
college, you
not
had to
gonna
get this
talk
out the
about
book.
nobody, bro. You can take look, you can believe that shit all you want to. That's missionary work. You a colonizer.
Man, whatever, nigga.
if
Because
just look up
because Canada
pre-Columbian maps. Look, God the one who put it that way. So you
God
saying
did not
God is
make it
white
that way. That's
supremacy?
you with an ego trying to
Bro,
basically be on
I
some
didn't
white
want to say,
supremacy
hold
shit,
on. So
bro.
you meaning to tell
no,
me
it's not. You just think
humans
Africans,
don't get to
you
pick their
your ass
blood
I
just think
type, bro?
Africans is the
I ain't
cream of
never
the crop
say we
because
we
a
the
white man just
Bro,
told you
superior
that.
race.
bro,
All other races
humans
gotta
just
bow
don't get
down
to
because we
pick,
got old blood type.
bro.
That's crazy, bro.
Nobody said
We
you
didn't
had to bow down. Everybody,
You
ain't nobody
literally
said
just
you had
said
to
that.
bow down. I said admit it. Only thing you have to do is admit it. Like a white person, they gotta admit that their blood is weaker than everybody else's. It's not no white supremacy. That's something that you have to admit genetically. It's not up for discussion. We already know if a melanated person have sex with a Eurasian, 9 times out of 10 the baby gonna come out melanin. This has nothing to do with white supremacy, brother. It's called seeing test genetic accepting the truth. It has nothing to do
But
with nothing
but
else.
what I'm saying is though that's hate mongering, bro. That's not really
Yeah,
who
so,
are you
so you
helping?
mean in
Who are you
how is that
helping by
hate
preaching that
mongering, bro? What are
doctrine?
you talking about?
Who are you
Wait,
How
helping
wait,
by
wait.
wait.
preaching that
What
doctrine though? You're
can I
not helping
ask
nobody
a
by
little
preaching that
Tell me
question?
doctrine.
that's hate. Tell me
But
how
you
that's
preaching the
hate
Pan
because God
African
the one who
doctrine.
I'm
put it
not
that
Pan
way.
African, nigga. I ain't
Yeah,
never said I was
but
Pan
hey,
African.
wait. I want y'all to
This
understand
shit,
this, bro.
this shit
I
gotta
want
make
y'all to. I
sense,
want.
bro.
Wait. Hey, like, look. Hey, hold up, y'all. This for the
Tell
chat.
you the
I want.
truth, it's not
I want the
hate.
chat. I want the chat to understand this.
The
See,
fuck?
when we see this, the thing though. See, history has been so one sided. It's okay for them to bombard us with this, with the fake African narrative. But when we come back, but when we find out the truth and we just speaking the facts, it ain't like we ain't never. This the thing. It's
It's hate
crazy
talk.
how we don't say nothing bad
It's
about
hate
Africans. We just
crimes
say we ain't
now.
African. But y'all think that's the worst shit to say in the world is that you not African. Y'all think it's an insult for us to say that. That's the problem. Y'all been so colonized mentally that you think it's a problem that we say who we really are and what blood we have. It ain't like we ain't the ones racist against Africans. We ain't, what the fuck? We ain't got
We
to
ain't
say
say
them and we
Can
us.
I
Africans. We
can I
want to
can
kill
I ask a
Africans.
question to
We ain't
Hold
Admiral?
say
on,
none
let
of that.
mama talk. Oh shit, they cut the live off.